And our pitcher in this game, Christopher Sanchez. And Siggy, he's a workhorse. Loves pitching deep into his starts.
Well, it's a 3-pitch mix in the repertoire for this starter. He's going to have to command all 3 if he's going to have success on the hill today.
Just about to get underway. Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. And that's how Game 4 gets underway.
That's a ball.
Next offer in there for a strike. That is strike 2.
Ball 2.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. In time to get him. 1 away on the strikeout. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Sosa on his way in. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out.
Excellent job, and I tell you what, the times that I played left field, getting a play like that, you love the opportunity to make it.
Aaron Judge in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Hard liner. And that is that. Back here in Philadelphia. And going to the mound in this one for the Yankees, Cam Schlittler. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. On a line, base hit. And a man aboard.
Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Rice takes it in for the out. 1 away. 1 out man at first. Bryce Harper stands in for the Phillies.
Aye.
The 0-1.
Ball, that's in.
There's a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
What do you got?
Checks his swing, appeal to third. He did not go around. Schwarber leads off first with 1 away. Runner on the go. Rice. The tag, and he's out.
Batting for third baseman, Alex Bone.
That clips the corner. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in Game 4 of the World Series. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Here comes Schwarber around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they've taken the lead here in Game 4. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. New pitcher on now, Carlos Rodon.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing team did that to me.
The next pitch misses. Ball 1.
Oh, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Got him. Out number 3. The 4th game of the World Series. And stepping in for the Yankees, Ben Rice. Late with the swing there. The pressure is high for the players in the postseason, but maybe even higher for the managers. Every decision you make is critical to the success of the team and to your own reputation. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Well, for better or worse, managers are remembered for what they do in the postseason. Pull the right strings, they might build a statue of you someday. One bad decision, and you might be updating your resume. You've got to be sharp.
Comes up empty.
A pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Hard hit, right side. Over to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the 2nd. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Ball 1.
Two down, nobody on. That one finds the zone, and the count 1-2. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Marsh moving back. And it's caught just in front of the wall. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the 2nd. Edmundo Sosa stands in for the Phillies. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1. Fouled off down the right side. And there's one down.
Nope. Ball one.
Ground ball up the middle. Chisholm throws to first in time. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Adolis Garcia stands in for the Phillies.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning. The 4th game of the World Series. Top half of the 3rd inning. Ryan McMahon stepping in now for the Yankees. Hey! Swing and a foul out of play. Got him swinging. That K is his 3rd of the game. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Check swing went around. That's strike 2.
That's
really
a ball.
nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So up next for New York, Jose Caballero. Check swing, he held up, and that's ball 1. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Garcia towards the line, looking up, makes a one-handed catch. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Phillies, JT Realmuto.
Ball. That's inside.
Judge gets under it. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Phillies, designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
As a left-handed hitter, you kind of expect that breaking ball from the lefty, so you just want to track it and get an idea because you know it's going to come into play later in the at-bat.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Ball. That's out.
Got him swinging.
Up next for the Phillies, shortstop.
2 down, bases empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Trey Turner. 0 for 1 so far. Missed with a changeup. Ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Up the middle, Chisholm tosses to first. Turner is out. That's out number 3. Back at Citizens Bank Park, here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Trent Grisham.
You know, those Yankees just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
1 down.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Ball 2.
The Yanks hitless so far in the game. And that's it for a strike. That one just misses. On the ground. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw is still in time. And they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. Here's Judge now. He's 0 for 1. And ball 1 to the right fielder.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Not close with that one. Ball 2. And another ball. And he walked him. And that's their first base runner of the game.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
This is again 5 in a row. Tying run is at first here in Game 4 of the World Series. There's a strike.
2.
That misses, and it's 2-2. Runner on the go. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Into the outfield, base hit. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Up next for the Yankees.
Now Jazz Chisholm Jr. steps up for a big at bat.
No, inside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Judge scores. It's an RBI single, a big two-out hit, and the game is tied.
Huge game-tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Zach Wheeler.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Foul ball.
Ground ball right side, and foul ball. 2 on, 2 outs.
Well, with both starters out of the game, this quickly becomes a bullpen game, and this is something we see more and more in the game today, especially in the postseason. It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Swing and a miss as he was late. Sets him down looking. Good job at damage control right there. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now for the Phillies, Bryce Harper. That one fouled off.
Well, these Phillies, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
The 0-2. Swings and misses. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Third baseman, Alex.
Foul ball there. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 1-2. Grisham sprinting for this one. 2 away now. Brandon Marsh will hit next. His first at bat was a strikeout. And there's a foul ball. Two down, nobody on.
0-1. Here you go.
Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And he went around. Rule the swing. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Back here in Philadelphia and stepping in for the Yankees, Ryan McMahon. Tim Mesa into the game.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out. You know, these Yankees just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Late with the swing there. Stays alive. Popped up. And it drops in. So a man on base to start the inning.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. On the mound, he's got to feel like he deserved a better result on that pitch. Really, I mean, just a soft liner that happened to stay fair. But even though you don't want to do it, you got to tip your cap because the guy at the plate, he found a way to fight it off and get that knock.
That's a
lay
ball.
off that pitch down.
Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. Here in Game 4 of the World Series. In the air, left field. And a base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Into second with a double. And they've got something brewing now.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. A chance now to
Calling for the intentional walk. And that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. Golden opportunity right here. And that's in there for a strike. The slider that finds the mark.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter,
base hit, one run is in. Runner held at third, and they'll be loaded again with nobody out.
well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Ball
You need a
inside.
strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Bases loaded, nobody out, and a run across, and we're at the top of the fifth. Base hit, one run is in. The relay, and he's out on the tag. Critical at bat comes. A new arm into the game, the righty, Jonathan Bowler.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And a foul ball. This one belted, deep left field, on its way, gone! A three-run homer, and they add on. That one just sounded different.
Yeah, it might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
What a stop! Throw to first, nicely done for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees.
Ball one.
That clears the corner. And foul ball. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. A solo shot. It's their second home run of the inning. Check swing, and he went 0-1.
Ball that's
missed.
outside.
And now 1-2. It's 8-1. So 2 down. Ryan McMahon now at the plate. Strike 2. And they'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here! They've hit another, and they tack on to their lead. It's 9-1. Smoked on the ground a second. Stott over to first in time. And that's the inning. Back here in Philadelphia, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Edmundo Sosa stands in for the Phillies.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs. You know, these Phils, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Up next for the Phillies, second baseman, Bryson Stott.
2 up, 2 down.
I just think the lack of drawing any walks is an indication that they need to be a little more selective and less anxious about forcing something to happen.
Judge drifts towards it. That is the inning. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, top 6. Jose. Viero stepping in now for the Yankees. Fastball for a strike. Bolin, a righty that throws with power. 29 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2018. Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And it's a leadoff double as they look to keep pulling away.
Up next for the Yankees, center fielder Trent Grisham.
Right through there for a strike. In the air to left center. Sosa settles underneath it. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. So now with one away and a man at second. Now the left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
And first offering is fouled off. No question about this one. It's out of here. He muscles that one out the opposite way. And they add a couple more. It's 11-1. Inside. Ball 1. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Marsh has a beat on it. And there's 2 down. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 3.
He's an intimidating presence in the batter's box. I mean, even when he's swinging and missing, I still don't know how confident pitchers are that, hey, when he walks.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Second home run of the inning for them. And they boost their lead. It's 12-1. That finds the mark on the inside corner. And he swings through that one. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working to the bottom of the 6th. Here's the Phillies catcher, JT Realmuto. Judge moving under this one. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Phillies, designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Stuart Burrow. Looking to start something with 1 gone. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Not in time.
He's in.
Great effort, but it's an infield hit. Trey Turner at the plate.
For the Phillies, shortstop, Trey Turner.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Way out front for strike 2.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
Base hit, makes the turn at second, heads for third. Throw comes into third, and they're at the corners with only 1 out.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get ground ball double play.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Up next for the Phillies,
And now it's Alec Bohm.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Grisham settles under this one, and that is that.
Well, you can tell these players feel great and also relieved to even up the series. There's so much on the line. You've worked so hard to get here. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a Game 7 in this series.
So Singy, as the numbers show, a great performance on the mound in this one.
Absolutely, and that really set the tone from the beginning.